Old stuff or new stuff? Which is really the better option? You can always go with the old thing that you've trusted for years or maybe even decades. Or you could try something new, which you don't know if it works perfectly. So, what do you think you should do? Should you go with the new thing that's just coming out, or should you go with the thing that you always trusted? Today in this video, I'm here to answer the question, but this time with a book. So, we have the 60-year-old books from Outdoor Life on camping, and we've got a 2021 published book from Outdoor Life. Which one is better? I guess we'll find out in this video. Welcome to the Oak Mountain Homesteader. First, let's introduce our contestants here. So, on this side, we have Outdoor Life's Complete Book of Camping. So this book was actually published in 1966. So this was before the moon launch, which is kind of crazy. Very well bound, it's pretty sturdy, very nice still. And then on this side, we have the Ultimate Self-Sufficiency Manual, also by Outdoor Life, and this was published in 2021. And today I'm going to be showing you guys which one is better. So let's start with looks. So on the outside, the 60-year-old book seems to be in relatively good shape for being, well, 60 years old. Pages aren't stained. The only problem is there's a little bit of a stain on the second book in the series. The box is a little scuffed, but that makes sense. The box is also sturdy, so I think that's pretty good for the 60-year-old book. Then let's look at the newer book. So the book looks good from the front, little peeling on the sides here, if you can look. And the pages still look good, the colors are nice. There is a little bit of wrinkling in some of the pages and whatnot, but you're going to get that with use, because I've used this book a lot. So, overall, I think I'm going to give it to the older books for their sturdiness. They're very sturdy, they look really good, and still really in good condition, and the box is nice and sturdy, unlike anything books would come in these days. So, let's get into how the pictures look. So the pictures in both of these books, so in the older book you can see that the pictures are all black and white, and they're not the greatest of quality, because probably most of these were taken with 35mm film, or they were hand sketched by an artist here, and there's no cover picture at all, so can't really know exactly what the book's talking about till you read it, or you just read the front of it, which there's not even something to go on the back for reading. So if you look at this book has way more colorful pictures, some detailed things about it. Honestly, these look like all stock photos, but that's what they're for, to put in books. And the cover title looks very nice as well. You can see it has vibrant colors, all these words to draw the reader in, and it's got a very nice section to read on the back, so if you don't know what this book is quite about, it's a little bit to read up on. And overall, I think I'm going to give pictures to the newer book. It's got more detailed diagrams and more vibrant colors that might draw an audience in better than just black and white pictures. The final comparison we're going to make with these books is the content. So I've gone ahead and read a little bit of the camping section of this, and these books have a ton of information, as you can see. There's a lot of chapters. There's over 13 chapters in the old book alone, just on camping stuff. And it also has a lot of detailed information about camping and stuff. And it's a little bit old-fashioned, merely because it has a lot of bulky camping supplies like they'd have. None of the polyester tents or the aluminum $30 Ozark Trail camping kits you can get at Walmart everywhere these days. So, yeah, these books very detailed and have a lot of good information, but it's a little bit outdated. So, let's move on to the new book. This book has a lot of good information in all kinds of things. It's got good information on packing, firewood, and how to start fires, like games and stuff. But the one problem, reoccurring problem I've noticed with this book, it has a lot of repeating information. Like, it keeps emphasizing some of the same points, which is a good thing if you're, like, trying to emphasize points, but sometimes it's just all over the place with the information. And honestly, overall, I'm going to give it to the old book on this one, because it has a lot of nice information, and it also is a lot more old style if you're into that kind of stuff, and it has recipes and other things for old-time camping, which I really want to try that. I'm going to make a video on that maybe next year when the snow stops falling. And let's decide the winner. Overall, I think I'm going to give it to the old books, because I give it to the old books because while they might not have as vibrant pictures or as much newer information or updated information, it still has a lot of great information, and it can be a really good read, while some of the newer books can just repeat the same information off of Google, and we never like to see that. Don't get me wrong, I still love the Ultimate Self-Sufficiency Manual. It's one of my favorite books. It got me started on the all homesteading stuff. But it's lacking a few key characteristics, which I'll cover in another video. I'm going to be breaking this book down for you guys at a later video, like I just said. And this is going to be the first episode in a new series called New or Old, Which is Better. And it's going to be me breaking down a bunch of homesteading stuff, like books and old tools and all kinds of other stuff, even cars maybe. And we're going to be breaking them down, see which is really better, old or new. And I think I'll about do it for this episode. Alright everyone, I think that'll about do it for this episode. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. God bless you, and good night.